All right. Good afternoon, Who That Nation. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. It's the host CB, and I'm here with the MOD. MOD. I'm gonna say this, man, and then you can have the floor before we get started. The Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Y'all should have one of y'all should have just ran away with the division. Y'all letting us hang with y'all in both contests. Well, really, the first one against Tampa, they kind of got away, but it was tight all game. You guys aren't running away with the division while we're down. Oh man, 26, man. I think we back in the mix, man. So y'all don't fumble y'all's franchise, man. Y'all got franchise players, QBs, guys that y'all consider y'all franchise QB, and y'all can't run away with the division.
Let me say something, bro. Look, y'all are the same old sorry ass, punk ass Panthers. I mean, damn, we sucked this season. But we swept y'all. Hey, bro, look, y'all gonna have to worry about this dude kicking y'all ass for the next 10 years.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? He made easy work of y'all all the time. It's like I think he liked kicking y'all ass.
And that's a problem. That's a problem for the division. When he
That's the
followed up
problem.
with that,
Bruh, it's a big, huge problem for the division. You understand? Now, when we go to the draft, we don't have to worry about getting no quarterback,
right.
huh? And he's on his rookie deal, and it's a guaranteed deal for about the next 4 years. And we can get better around him and better and better and better. Y'all in trouble. That's what I said, bro. If we find a quarterback, this division is going to start being rightfully ours again. You understand? And like all the stuff they talked about him, I remember they talked about how he did wasn't good underneath pressure and all that yada 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 was a bunch of lies. In fact, he's much better under pressure than damn near half the quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes.
He got an arm and he can move. Boy, y'all in so much trouble to ain't even funny. Ain't even funny. You understand what I'm saying? And let me tell you something else. Who that nation? The class of 2025 is acting a damn fool.
Yes.
The class of 2025 is acting a damn fool.
Yep. And this
If
what
we,
this
if
what
next
we
draft,
wanted.
if next draft can be half as good, it ain't even got to be as good as this one. Half as good as this one. Y'all ass is in so much trouble, she ain't even funny. And now we can really identify now where the holes are.
Yep.
We know where to improve at and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
And our light at the tunnel was like this, but it's doing this more and more and more. You understand?
Absolutely.
We laid that right. Everything seems like it's starting to work out right now for us. The only thing that's not really working out for us is that interior of that offensive line. Okay, that's not really working out for us. We can use another wide receiver. Yes, we could. And I think that with a big time wide receiver would be pretty good. All right. We can
I'll
use
say this:
another. Yeah.
Vele gonna have something to say about that.
Yeah. But I think
Woo!
the more you get around Tyler, the better. You
Yes,
understand what I'm saying? The more you get around him, the better. And now we identified two, right? I think we got a running back now. Okay,
yes,
we got a running back. Y'all don't see, y'all don't really, y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on here. We got a starting safety. We got a starting cornerback. We got a franchise quarterback. We got a starting running back. We got a starting left tackle. All in this draft. That was remarkable. That's
yes,
6 players I just mentioned to y'all.
yes,
6. And I think that some of the players that are not really, starters could be starters as well. I think Stutzman can be a starter. I
yes,
think Brockton can be a starter.
yep. He gonna
This
fight with Brazil
2025
in
class
training
is a
camp.
fool. They with it.
Yep.
Say what, CB?
No, when you said Brockton, I just said he gonna battle with he gonna be battling with Brazil next training camp, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
He got some big rotation because I like what I saw in him before he got injured.
Yep.
You understand? So yeah, yeah. And we got another young cornerback on the other side in Kool-Aid who has been playing remarkably better over the
Yes.
last month or so. Okay, we got that. Then we got Vele, who's young. I think that's his. This would be his third. That would be his third season in the league. So we're getting younger around us and better. We just
Yep.
need to improve the interior of that offensive line. I don't really care for any one of both of them guards. I don't like the dude that came in, after Trevor. I don't really care for him either. You understand? And y'all know I do not like Caesar. And Caesar was caught doing the same thing he do all the time,
Yep.
running behind people. We see the back of his jersey.
Yep.
Seen that today too. You know
I
what I'm
do.
saying?
Yep.
So he gotta go.
Yep.
And man, let me tell y'all something else, right? Who that nation? And this is the way I feel about these two players. I think that they should have the right to do whatever they want to do. And I'm talking about the Mario and Cam Jordan. If y'all don't know, 37-year-old Cam Jordan is leading us in sacks. In case y'all didn't know that.
That's a problem.
36-year-old Demario Davis is second in the league in tackles. They should be able to, I don't think we should give them it should be like a 1-year contract or whatever if they want to stay. But if they want to stay, we should let them stay. We should let them stay on the team. We should not force them out in no kind of way. That's the point I'm trying to make. And they're the only two that I think is really protected. As far as the guys that's been around here and stuff for a while.
Right.
Because there's other players and stuff, like I say, that we drafted that I see can play too. Because I think Stutzman is a stud. I think he's a stud waiting to happen.
Right.
I've seen tape and stuff on him, and I like what I see, from him on tape. And over the last month or so, right, this defense has been playing really well. I mean, really well. So you got to give Brandon Staley his props, for how well this defense been playing. We just held this team to 17 points today. 17 points. That's good, man. You should win any game where you're holding a team under 20 points.
Yep.
I think maybe this defense. It's a new defense. There's different concepts and stuff involved with this defense. So I think these dudes had to learn it and learn on the fly. And then when they were able to digest the defense, quite well, this is the results that we're seeing right now. But I know people gonna come back because they may have some little trolls that come through here, right? Because we was high on Spencer Rattler, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which I still do not think that Spencer did a bad job as the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, okay?
Right.
However, right, I must admit that there's something special about this dude, Tyler Shook, okay? There's something special, just like Mario said last week. There's a it factor about him. You understand? There's an it factor about him. I seen him doing stuff out there. His confidence is to the roof right now. I know his confidence is to the roof when he's doing sidearm passes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? There's a certain I can see something in him. There's elite qualities to his game. I'm not saying that he's an elite quarterback. So I don't want nobody to run away from this live saying that Saints Uptown say that Tyler Shook is an elite quarterback. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I do see elite quarterback qualities in this quarterback.
Yep.
You understand? If y'all don't know, this quarterback is completing 68% of his throws. That's some elite quality stuff that you see here. Another thing too, right? Something that I did not know that he had. He has really, really good mobility about himself. Okay? Almost elite quality quarterback mobility about himself. No longer do we have a quarterback that just have to just stay in the pocket like that can't get out and make, plays, with his legs. We don't have no quarterback like that no more. This quarterback can make plays with his legs.
Right.
Which in terms would strike fear in the other defenses because they know he can run. If things get tight, he can run. And that's good to know. You understand? Now, there's other things that he need to work on, because I think in certain instances, I think he holds on to the ball too long. And there's other things and stuff, that he need to work on as far as like, getting the team into the right protections and stuff sometimes, because sometimes the protection coverages and stuff that he called don't always be the best. But that's stuff that he gonna have to work on, as he go on in the league and as he starts seeing stuff and get more familiarized with what's going on as far as being the quarterback. What you think, CB?
Oh yeah, I agree with everything you said. I was just looking at some of these comments. First with shout out to AK the scientist, man. The first comment with Demario, that it may be true, it may be false about Demario, but he's leading the team in tackles. So you gotta respect him. He's still playing at a high level. Keep him out there. The guy beside him definitely ain't making no noise. I didn't even realize Pete Warner, even though the defense making some noise the past few weeks, Pete Warner has not been a part of that. So
Yeah, and they had a little play today, man. Like one of those little scramble that Bryce Young did. Pete could have shut that down.
yeah.
He got caught up and stuff with the block. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good. I was just no, I was just saying yeah, like you were saying with the Mario and Cam, we gotta respect it. But yeah, for Cam to be the leading sacker now, just from what I'm saying with Chase Young, I'm not saying that Chase is him right now. But if he would have started the season, he probably would have been the leading sacker. But
I agree.
Chase, he played good today. I'm gonna give Chase his credit.
Chase been playing good, all season. To be quite honest with you, you understand what I'm saying? His pressure rate is up high, and I think he may have maybe 5 sacks or something like that, on the season. You know, stuff like that. So that was pretty good. You know, and I want to say too, man. Shouts out to Kellen Moore. You know, shouts out to Kellen Moore. And I want to talk to your boy, the scientist. I think he put this up when he was talking about play shook. I think what they did, man, was I think what they did was right. Go out there, let Spencer play. I think Tyler, while he was on the sideline, I think he took copious notes. You know what I'm saying? He took notes about what was going on, and he digested the game quite well, and he was ready when his opportunity came.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that goes, you know. But for this, I like the fact that now, stuff is starting to look like it's coming together. We can see, kind of like, what we can do right now to get ourselves, into a better position where we can start at least making a playoff run. You
Yeah.
understand? Because you got to start off there. We know how that go. Saints fans, y'all know how that go. You understand? Make our playoff run, and then maybe in the next couple of years or so, then maybe our window will be open where we can try and make another championship run.
I
But
do I do want to say this with the shout out to Carolina Panthers guy. I want to mention this. You said congrats,
shout out
y'all.
CPG.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, and this is just honest talk. Compared to where y'all was to be in this position, I mean, I think that's growth for y'all. But what I was just saying, what we're saying tonight is that 2026, we're gonna be right back. How we used to run things. Really, the Tampa Bay Bucks, you got all those pieces over there. And you telling me you can't run away with the division? You still struggling in the division? While we rebuilding, y'all sit here having a fight for a 500 record. Like y'all scrambling and barely over a game or so above 500. Now I think both of y'all 500 now. Yeah, both of
Yeah.
y'all are 5-7-7 with 2 or 3 games left. So when we sit here rebuild or going through a complete rebuild and we're able to compete with y'all in a rebuild position, just imagine how we about to look moving forward. But yes, it's more on Tampa because they the one got all those quote unquote all those pieces over there. Now
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, we'll see. How y'all pan out now. Just by how this look, y'all. I mean, y'all. I don't think y'all will be basement dwellers. Going forward, but y'all definitely ain't about to take crown of this division. That's not.
Mm-hmm.
We about to get right back in the mix. Um, So if y'all gonna do something, man, you might as well do it now. Go ahead and take care of Tampa next week. Go ahead and handle your business. I would do that before 2026 hit. Cause who
Mm-hmm.
that we coming.
Yeah, man, and I know people, would love to say, hey, look, we putting the horse before the wagon, but no,
Mm-mm.
if you paid attention,
Gotta
all
pay
this stuff has
attention.
been, all this stuff has been carefully constructed.
Yep.
You understand? Like
No
we
fluke.
didn't first come out with Tyler, we came out with Spencer. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? We converted to Tyler. Um, all this has been carefully constructed. Now, some of it happened and stuff behind circumstances, like with Sakir, who we found out, was that dude, because Justin Blackman got injured after the first, game of the season. You understand? So he penciled in there. And then we seen that Isaac Yadam wasn't the dude. So then we put Quincy Riley in there. You understand? So yeah, we got it, we got it going on. What's up, Cali Blue?
Hey, that's been a minute, Cali Blue. Hey, that's back to when I first got on YouTube.
Oh man, this is crazy right here, bro. I'm just
What's
looking over here.
good?
I can't even talk right about the game, man. I'm just so surprised to see these cats and stuff popping up, man. Hey, shouts out to Cali Blue, man. Shouts out to Cali Blue, man. Shouts out to CPG, man. Shouts out to y'all, man, for sure. But yeah, bro, we done put ourselves in a position. Like I say, only thing we need to do is improve our offensive line. We can't have our quarterback taking hits and stuff. He took a lot of hits today.
Yep.
You know, you can't have him taking all those kind of hits and all that kind of stuff, man. I think that on defense, we can use another playmaker on defense, like a defensive end, another edge rusher.
Yep.
Would be fine. Although some people say that our linebacking room, lacks. I don't think it lacks. I like Jalen Ford. I like Stutzman. I like those dudes and all that. So we should be good over there. It's including if we end up, re-signing DeMario Davis, which I wouldn't be opposed to. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be good at linebacker. Our defensive line ain't looked so bad this season, either. They did a good job at containing, a very good running team in Carolina. We did it twice. We contained a very good running team in, last week in Tampa. So our defensive line don't look bad. Our secondary, our backfield don't look bad. They young back there, so we ain't got to really worry about, paying them nothing, not immediately. So we should look better on defense, especially due to the fact that our players now understand his system. You know what I'm saying? So, I gotta tell y'all, man, and like I say, I'm not putting the horse before the wagon. Look out, bro. We back in it. We back here again.
And I will mention this. Today was also an opportunity for us to see Tyler Shuck in a situation like that, to where, game crucial, 17-17, and he was able to put us in scoring position.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been able to see, we've seen that part of him today, being able to stay poised, get us in position to win. We seeing all of the situations. As far as the red zone offense,
Mm-hmm.
I know we in dead last in the red zone offense, but that was before he got started.
Not only were we last, CB, we were historically bad.
Yep.
In the red zone this season. But we look good today. Got to do it one game at a time. You understand? I mean, they say we had, and it is true, we had the worst red zone offense that the NFL has seen in the last 10 years. Although they look good today. And the reason why they look good today is because we was able to run the football today.
Yep.
And I must agree I don't agree with a whole lot of stuff that I hear that Robert Griffin Jr. dude talk about, who was calling the game. He said the reason why the Saints red zone offense wasn't looking good is because they were not able to run the football. And that's the truth. When you got the threat of that run, that will open up a lot of things when you in the red zone. That's just the truth. So we continue to do better there, and what will contribute to running the football well is to get 2 new guards. I don't like neither one of our guards. Neither one of them. I don't like Caesar, and I don't like Radons. What's his name?
Dylan Reynolds.
Dylan
I think
Reynolds.
we signed him as a backup anyway, but still,
I don't like him either. We need to get 2 new guards. Now, how do we get those guards? You know, is going to be a big thing. Because like if we draft them this time, man, don't go drafting nobody. High. And I think that maybe this little kid, Torres Silly Simpkins, I think maybe he can be one of our guards, and maybe we can go get another guard in free agency or something like that, because we're gonna have a little money to play with this time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they need to solidify that, and I dare say this, right? They need to also go find somebody that can really, really play center. Also, too, man, because I don't trust Eric McCoy anymore. You understand? I mean, last season he got injured after game 2
Yep.
and was out the rest of the season. This season, I think he made it to game 3 or 4, something like that. Got injured and was out for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm to the point where I can't trust him. Remember, the greatest ability is availability. You understand? And he's never available now. He hasn't been available much really for the past 3 years.
Correct.
And I'm thinking maybe it's to the point where he's breaking down now or something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can't really rely on him anymore. That's why we need to find somebody, man, too, because he's still underneath contract and all that. But maybe bring somebody in, man, that can probably even challenge him at center. Somebody that can press him, man, in training camp, man, or give him, the incentive to do whatever he needs to do, to try and stay healthy or whatever, man. Because like, it seemed like every time when he get injured, the whole offensive line just like, just go down.
Yep.
So
And we can't forget about Fuaga. This year too, Fuaga. I mean, I ain't gonna go too crazy, but today you didn't have a good game today.
he
You
hasn't
gotta
really had a
tighten
really
up.
good season, to be honest with you. His season been up and down.
Yep.
But I'm like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and only because of this, right? We had the man play left tackle last season, his rookie season. I think maybe he needed some type of an adjustment to come back to play right. But I think that if he is coached up right and all that or whatever, I think that he can play better, that he can avoid some of the mistakes, that he has made. And plus, right, when it comes down to it, and let's just be frank with you, bro. We stuck with him. You understand what I'm saying? He was a first round pick. And
Hmm.
like I ain't saying that we stuck with him as if to suggest that he's garbage. You know
No,
what I'm
no, because him and Pennon is two. He's nowhere near year 2 Trevor Pennon.
saying?
Yeah, that's night and day. It ain't nothing like that.
I
I'm
think
just
that what has to happen is that, like, I think that maybe it was a bit of adjustment to him to go back to the right side where he played in college.
right,
And I
right.
think perhaps with a little bit more coaching, that he can be the stud that we need him to be. Because we really, really need him. I mean, that's a big time need. We need him and we need Kelvin Banks. And Kelvin Banks is working out for us too. And he made a few mistakes and stuff today too, as well. So,
Mhm.
we're gonna have to, like I say, those are bookends. They're not going nowhere, those tackles. That interior needs to improve expeditionally. You understand
Yep.
what I'm saying? For us to be where we want to be, especially when we're gonna need them to protect what I considered now to be our franchise quarterback. You understand? He needs protection. And we see even with the minimal protection that he can make plays. So let's just imagine when he got the right protection and all that.
Yep.
When he ain't got to be running for his damn life every play or every other play.
Yep.
You know, so.
You remember I had text you about so we liking Neil,
Yeah,
but what you think about a compliment, like maybe like a little scat back,
yeah.
you
They
know?
know. They know
I
they need.
think we can get that mid, to the lower end of the draft, about third, fourth round, little scat
Yeah.
back.
And you know something too, man. Like they got like even like I say, we got a little money to play with. You know, I
Yep.
don't know if Travis Etienne is going to go back to Jacksonville.
And
You
I
know,
think of Pacheco. I don't know what
you know. And the
cats
reason
like
why
that.
I mentioned Etienne is because him and his family they from Louisiana here. You know, so maybe he might want to come. Play with us. Also, that I don't know if they're going to let him do this or whatever. I think Brees Hall is also a free agent. You know, so and he's young enough. Brees Hall only been in the league 3-4 years or something like that or whatever. He's not beat up or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of back that you're talking about is out there, whether it's through the draft or through free agency. But that's something that I think I might want to do with free agency. I think I might want to use the draft capital to either improve the interior of this offensive line, get another big time wide receiver, and see if we can get somebody, another pass rusher. We need
We know
another
about
inside.
Jeremiah. We know about Jeremiah Love. Yeah, we know these dogs. They are dogs, but
But
do
yeah,
you go running back first round? I mean, I think Devin Neal is showing that we can at least just entertain them. Beyond this year, just to see can he improve and get even better. I
I
believe
think he
he's
could.
done
I think
that
he
much.
could. I think, but you see, to get Jeremiah Love right, they
That's gonna be
predicting that
your
he
first
might go.
round.
Yeah, they say he might go fifth or sixth. The fifth or sixth player overall.
Yep.
And like this the only negative about us winning games. Um, I think we out the top five now.
Yep.
Got to be. You know. I hope we can stay in the top 10. You know, at least because if we not wouldn't even be in position to even get Jeremiah Love. If that's the case, in the position that we in, and we didn't. I know we didn't all but fell out of position now to get either Ruben Robert or what is his name Robert Bain or to get Orville Reese. I
Yeah.
don't. I don't think. I think we done for that. Unfortunately, you know, unless I look at the teams in front of us and see what they need that kind of a player. But but those kind of a players you just don't you know pass up on. Okay, Team Mama say we 7.
So we could. I mean, it's possible we could win the remainder of our games and be 7-10. I
Well,
mean,
I
if
think it's a
that happens,
possibility we could too, bro. But then that would knock us. We would be definitely out the top 10 then.
yeah, we'll probably be like 13, something like that.
And you see, this is what happened, man. To show you, boy, that whoa, Saints fans, bro. I mean, it's never easy for us in a year where, like, you know, I wouldn't say tank, but if just lost games or whatever, right? In that kind of a year that we could afford to do that, you know, there's a bunch of teams in the league that suck.
Hmm.
And now, wouldn't you know that? Now, the year we suck, a bunch of teams in the league suck. So I don't think we're gonna, the Jets, the Titans, the Raiders, all them kind of people, man, they gonna stay at the top of that draft. No matter what you think about it, man, they gonna remain at the damn top of the draft. And like, I don't really, man, who we got left? We got the Falcons left.
The
Uh,
Jets and Titans.
The Jets and Titans, man.
We winning at least 2.
Yeah, we can very well find ourselves, and if we do win at least 2 more games, then we out the top 10. Now we might be 11, 12, some shit like that, but I don't think we're gonna be in the top 10. You know. Now the only way we get back in the top 10, which I don't want him to do, is if we take and trade up and all that. Which this stupid ass GM, would do something like that.
Yeah,
I think that wherever we at is that we should take wherever we at.
Yep.
And just and live with it.
Because we got some spender money this go around, so it ain't like we just gotta rely solely on the draft. We can get a young piece or two in free agency too. So we're going into this situation better than last season, having to rely on the draft, relying on a QB who gonna be the QB, that type of stuff. So we going into this draft, whether we 7-10, 6-11, 5-12, whichever it is, we still got free agency that we can play with a little bit. So that's a plus, and you always gonna have solid dudes. I mean, what I hope Mickey don't do is be throwing the bag at people. I don't think we need to just throw. I'm talking about record.
Highlight what scientists said, man. That's true. That's true. You understand? That is true right there. That's what you need to do. Build a winning culture. Another thing too, man, is that look, Saints fans, y'all listen up, Who That Nation. Tyler Shook is making it real easy for us to attract free agents too. You understand? Because say a big time wide receivers in free agency or whatever, they may be inclined to come play here. They see this dude as a competitor. Today he showed a whole lot of competitive grit. He took a lot of hits. You understand? He made plays, and things of that nature. And he kept getting up, and going back out there and playing. That would inspire other players to want to come here and play with us. Which is what we need. And y'all know, y'all have seen we have did good in free agency and we have did bad in free agency before too. But when we do good, we do really good in free agency. And I hate to say it though, when we do bad, we do really bad too.
Oh yeah.
In free agency. But it is what it is.
I'm gonna just say the only person that I give Mickey a pass on is Jarrisburg. Because we did not know that Jarrisburg was gonna turn out like that. So I mean, that's the only pass that I'm giving Mickey that comes to free agent signing is Jarrisburg.
He went there, got Browner. He got Browner. I remember that one, bro. You understand? That was a bad one. Yep. So let's open up the lines, CB. See what some of the people got to say. See what's on their minds and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Browner was awful, man.
Yeah. Jarrisburg was too, but we had no idea at the start that he was going to turn out like that. We had no idea that Bird was going to turn out like that.
Then we had that damn cornerback. What his name was? Jason David? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was garbage too. And so was Eli. Eli was trash too.
Yeah.
Eli apple fritter.
Yeah. So the link is in the comment. Who That Nation? You guys can tap in, call, man. Give us your thoughts and opinions on the game, the team, whatever you want to talk about regarding the Saints.
Let's get it in. Let's get it in. You understand? We ain't gonna be here all night.
But I'm glad, man. I'm glad we was able to see that version where Schuck was in a tough situation. Now, was he down and he had to bring us back to win or to tie the game? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it was pivotal when we
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
pivotal parts in the
That's a
game.
fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah,
Fourth quarter comeback.
yeah,
You understand? And he took and drove us and stuff. You know, for the 10 points that we eventually scored that won
yeah.
us the game. He sure did.
That's
Tyler
true.
looking like a bad boy.
Yeah. Kellen Moore, I mean, that decision to not take the points, I wouldn't do that again. Now we
No, I
just
wouldn't do that again
yeah,
either.
we just got the sweet end of the barrel on that one. But no, you don't,
But
you
you
know.
know something too? I want to talk about something else too, CB. Remember, I don't know if you remember. There was a play. Remember, we went for it. We end up getting it on fourth down, but then we put Taysom Hill in the game, and then he do the little juke thing. You know, when he could have just laid out there and got the first down.
Yeah.
You
Taysom
know,
Hill after this season, we need to if we can trade get value for Hill. I'm
I
not
think his
seeing the
contract is up after this season.
yeah, I think it's pretty much done with Taysom. That version, the old version of Taysom, I definitely ain't seen it at all this year. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's because they're not using them correct. I don't know, but after this year, we can if Sean want to trade Taysom for a fifth or something, yeah, let's do that ASAP.
yeah, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that won't even be possible. I think he's a free agent after this season.
Oh, you said he a free agent.
Yeah, I think he may be. I think Taysom might be a free agent after this season,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken. So that means he can do whatever he want to do after this season.
All right. Well, I see we got two callers in the building. We're gonna start out with the
Man,
scientists
Sweet
first.
Pea said, Sweet Pea said it's not working.
I'm in the show. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
What's good?
Yo, we can hear you.
My bad.
What's good?
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm trying to make sure ain't no feedback. Yeah, what's good with y'all, bro? Who that?
Who that?
Who that? Who that? What you got to say, man? What's happening with you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. I'm loving the how the team fought today. We look good. Everything's looking good. I'm happy that Charlie Smith hit that because I was like, Blake Groupie hit a 60-yard field goal. And then I was like, bro, please don't let this man Smith come and miss this kick. But he drilled
You was
that
nervous
thing.
too,
And,
so you was nervous too when he went out. I ain't gonna even lie to you. CB, I want to ask you that too, CB. Was you nervous?
yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I was.
I was nervous, bro.
Because I was like, this dude, he ain't never been in no position like that. And plus, he's a converted. He like, that dude plays soccer. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play no football or nothing like that. And then all this pressure on his back. And not only did he hit it, scientists, he hit it right down the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, he drilled it. Yeah, he drilled it right down the middle, man. It was lovely.
He drilled it. There was no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. With that one.
Yeah.
So what else you see today, man? What else you seen, man, today, man, that made you feel good? What else you see today that made you feel good?
Oh, yeah. I was happy to see that defense stand up, man. I was happy to see that defense stand up. I was happy to see Chase Young stand up and show his value because I hate to see the fan base down on the guy when he hasn't really got a chance to play, and we don't want to use injuries as an excuse, but, you got to be out there. But now that he's out there, he's looking good, so I'm glad he got to do something. I'm happy to see that we got leadership on the team. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Chase Young has been looking pretty good, man, since he came back from off the injury. To be quite honest with you, you know, I can't really, I can't really say nothing really bad about his play right now. He's been playing really good. He had a key sack today, man. That was a key sack, you know, because they was driving down the field. They
Yeah,
were
that
trying to
was a
put
key
themselves in
sack.
a
Yes.
position. They were trying to put themselves in a position, man, so that they can,
Yes.
get at least a field goal on the board. And that sack, took them way out of field goal range, and they never recovered from that. So that was nice. You see anything else, man, that made you feel good today?
Oh yeah, bro. I was happy to see that we got some leadership on this team, and that's like my boy CBB said. That's 56 right there. That's all 56 and 94, man. Those guys are they're real deal leaders, and we know that they're leaders in the locker room. We know that they're leaders in the community. Like shout out to Demario Davis being nominated for Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Hopefully he goes. Hopefully he gets that. I think he's gonna get that. I mean, he's every other day I see him. Every week I see him doing something in the community and around the city. So he's fantastic. But I can see it on the field, and you can really see him galvanizing guys and leading by example. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting them TFLs like he used to, but he cracking heads regardless. No matter where he gets you, bro, you gonna feel it. So
yeah,
we're gonna need that veteran leadership, like y'all said. 56, 94. If they continue to stay along, you guys gotta lead these young men into battle so we can get out here and get these victories, man. These are the guys we need to right the ship and get to winning. These guys was in the NFC Championship. Like, come on, man. It seemed like these guys got used to losing. Like, what are y'all doing?
Well, they showing
look, we looking like we're getting back
now
to Saints football, what we used to.
My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
So we're starting to look. Yeah, we're starting to look a little bit more like Saints football, like what we're used to. I mean, sweeping the Panthers. I mean, goodness gracious, bro, this used to be a regular thing for us. But hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We got us a little early Christmas present, so I'm excited, man. As you guys can tell. So I appreciate y'all for having me, though. Who that?
No doubt. Who that? Damn, how JT having trouble? What's up with that, man? You usually be on top of it, JT.
I think he in the background now. So next we got Debo. And then JT gonna be our last call.
Debo! He got your wrong move.
Man, yeah. Hey, say, bro, man, free my dog, man. He was trying to play in the snow. He was trying to be in the snow. You just let him go.
Yeah, he
Man,
was.
yeah, man. Say, bro, I feel bad for dude because it's like, think about it. How many chances when the last time you seen a black man coach Michigan? I know that's random, but that's man, listen.
I don't
Prayers
think
out
a
to
black
him and his
man ever
family, bro.
coached Michigan, bro. But
Elmer.
but
Jim
I don't.
Harbaugh made it happen. Jim made it happen.
Yeah, but bro, he laid there. He played himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? He played himself.
Man, you can't do it like that, bro. That's too high. That's too prestigious of a job to play around with. You feel what I'm saying? That's like being at LSU and you black and you mess around. Man, they gonna get your ass in prison. What, you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
But
but what you think about the game today, though, Debo?
Man, see, bro, look. See, the thing about it is I peep every aspect of the game from special teams down to the safeties. What was I most impressed with, honestly, and it's gonna probably surprise y'all, is how fluid our rushing game is. Esteem and Hall, them boys run hard, bro. I ain't know where them boys came from, but we got some runners, dog. Like we you know what I'm saying? Neil definitely was worth that pick. He looking like a third or fourth rounder instead of a sixth rounder. Believe that. That old line, we still young, bro. We some puppies, bro. We gotta stop with the penalties. If we went against a decent team, we would have lost this game. I don't think the Panthers are their record, bro. I think the Panthers are the same Panthers we've been playing for the last couple years. Bryce gonna be Bryson. I just think they've been lucking up, beating some, you know what I'm saying, beating teams at the last second. I don't know what's going on because the Panthers are not impressive to me at all, bro. At all.
Yeah,
Um, okay, let me see. Valet, the wide receivers have impressed me.
Yep.
I think the Valet's been showing up, man. Third down catches, game changing type catches, bro. These are the type of wide receivers and play we needed for the last couple of years that we haven't been getting since Michael Thomas, bro.
I
I'm
agree with
not
that.
trying. I'm not trying to compare them. Any of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like they catching. You know what I'm saying? Like how in the beginning of the year they dropping every goddamn thing. They
Yeah.
catching everything right now, and I
Yep.
think Tyler been having them reps, bro. He's really taking this job, and he's like, you know what? If we lose, we lose. Like that last play of the game, dog. I would have never thought he was going to quarterback sneak it because you didn't have enough time. But it was perfect because he knew that the dude was going to be overly aggressive and get a roughing the passer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's genius, bro. Genius play calling. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what else? What else? What else? Chase Young, of course. Chase Young has been surprising to me this season because he's looked like a totally different player compared to last year. He's bulldozing he's bull rushing these tackles. He's getting in the backfield. He could have sacked Chase Young, Bryce Young a couple of times, dog. So he's definitely making some effect on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? He's causing havoc. Um, our cornerbacks, bro. Our cornerbacks. We ain't heard Kool-Aid get burnt all game. He tightening up.
Yeah,
Yep.
Y'all
man,
heard?
they clamped
Huh?
down on that boy. They talk about
Huh, bro?
That Macmillan boy.
See, bro,
Yep.
the only time McMillan really got anything was when it was like slant routes and it's in the middle of the field and he running off on somebody else. If
No,
it's on Kool-Aid 101, that's it.
the only time he ate Debo, the only time he really ate today
Yeah.
is remember we tried to do the blitz on him,
Yeah.
and then Bryce Young got outside the pocket,
That's it.
and
That's the only thing that worked for them.
that was an off schedule play, and that's why
That's the
he was
only
able to
thing
get.
worked.
That's why he was able
Hmm.
to eat that time. You
Yeah.
understand? Then if you
Right.
notice in that drive,
Hmm.
they went to him and stuff, right? And
Right.
and Quincy Riley and stuff, you know, deflected the ball away from him and stuff. They were trying to score a touchdown. They ended up having to settle for a
Yes,
field
sir. See, bro, that was
goal.
beautiful defensive play. You know what I'm saying? Like Quincy Riley, bro, as a rookie coming in, playing meaningful snaps. Like, yeah, it hurts us on the draft stock. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna screw us at the end, and we gonna get the ninth or the 10th pick like we always do.
If
But at
we if
least we
we get
building a
that,
culture,
if we
huh?
do that, Debo, I think we might be outside the 10, outside the
I
top
mean,
10.
if we do, that's what we always do, though, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We always do that. We
yeah,
always bad enough to not get close to the playoffs, but not good enough to get the best pick. Like we
yeah,
always, we blessed to be that. We
yeah,
get that. Pete, Adrian, Pete, man, well, you mean to keep going? Sheldon, Ellis. Like, come on,
yeah.
man. I can keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of these boys, man. Alante Taylor has stepped up big the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get rid of him in the beginning of the year. I ain't gonna cap, but now it's looking like I would like to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can
What it
see.
was is that he got
Well,
there's a certain position inside of
uh huh,
Brian inside of Staley defense. They
yeah.
call it the jack position.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always
Mm-hmm.
played this position. I remember Jalen Ramsey played it. I think when he was coaching them at the Rams
Yeah,
and
the
stuff,
star position.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had your boy that dude Derwin James played it for him
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when
He
he was
sure
at
did. Yeah.
with the Chargers. I think
Mm-hmm.
that Alante had to get used to it to figure out the
This,
nuances and
bro, this the
stuff like
best he's ever been, dog. He's never played this good. Dude got like 2 interceptions in the last 3 weeks. Like he balling.
Yep.
He
mm-hmm.
ball. It's stuff that we gotta look at. And yeah, we've been ass for the last 4 years since Sean and Drew left. Yes, we've been very ass cheese. But I can say that you know, we have I can see a foundation in this team. What's your boy? Banks was looking good today. Yeah, he made
Yeah,
some penalties. He made some. I think all of them did. I think every single old lineman we got penalized, even the backup. So I'm gonna be real with that. We can't keep doing that shit. Even Simpkins. I think Ruiz hurt. Like, say, bro, look, I remember Ruiz got hurt earlier this year, bro. I was literally like, man, I hope they roll him out on the court, but that big bitch always come back. Hey, bro. Say, bro, I'm happy, dog. We beat the Buccaneers, who are the better team out of the Panthers and the Bucks. Let's be real.
yeah,
We beat the Bucks, dog, and I think after that, it's like we hanging our nuts at this point, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Titans, the Titans been playing better, but I think we better than them. I think we better than them. It's we gotta look at this as more of a building process. Now it was a rebuild. Now we building.
Yeah.
What y'all think as far as like, this season pretty much over. So, all we gotta do is look at what Tyler's building on. The best thing
Yup.
we can say is we got a franchise quarterback at this point, y'all.
Yeah,
Yup.
we did. That's a
And we got some
key thing.
it's
That's
gonna be starting next year.
Man, we don't have to waste a draft pick on a quarterback. How beautiful does that sound, bro?
that sounds real good. And it
Come
opens
on,
up it
man.
opens us up when to take and improve other
hmm
areas on the team. You
Think
know?
about Tyler with weapons, bro. Think about him with some real weapons, like legit. Like, you know what
hmm
I'm saying? Like, if we had a big wide receiver, you know what I'm saying, with some speed, we need to get some blocking tight ends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Build it up like how Sean used to back in the days, man. Sean Payton picked certain players for specific reasons, dog. And I
hmm
think, like last year, if you think about the last couple of years, fellas, all we could think about is the holes on the team. And it seemed like we plugging these holes little by little. Sanka,
Yeah, we are.
Sanka a
Yeah, we are.
dog, bruh. Sanka's a dog, legit.
Yes, we
You
are.
know,
We plugging them one by one.
one by one, brother. You know what
We
I'm saying?
appreciate you,
So,
Debo.
hey, man, listen, bruh. I want everybody to enjoy this, dog. Listen, bro, we in a position where it's gonna hurt while it feel good. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to roll with the punches. I'd rather win than lose, bro. That's how I feel in my heart, man. And I hope every Saints fan feel the same way, man. Who that? We swept the Panthers, and hey, bro, it feel good, baby. Who
Oh
that, baby?
yeah.
Y'all be good, man.
Who that?
Who that? Who we
Okay, we
got
got
coming?
our last caller. Last caller of the night. Of course, we got the OT JT in the building. JT, what it do, fam?
Up?
Man, what's happening, fellas? What's happening? What's happening?
What's up,
How's every
JT?
day? Man, Uptown, you look, hey, Uptown, you said it long time ago. You said that boy, he might surprise you. I remember them words when he was talking about Shuck in preseason. Say he might surprise you. But you know what? I told a buddy of mine this, Uptown. I said the difference between this guy here, Shuck, and Rattler, which Rattler's what is okay guy too. But the difference between them is, man, Shuck throws some of them balls. You look at some of them balls in each game. I'm talking about maybe 4 or 5 of them in each game. I mean, they all pro type passes, bro. I mean, he thread
Yeah.
them in there. He put them in there. He don't care if the man is on his wide receiver. He put it where only his wide receiver can get that ball.
Yep.
And that's one of the difference between him and Rattler. And the other difference is that he's a running quarterback and he knows when to run. You know, you
Yeah.
know. So I give this all on his shoulders. He got to be the leader, and that's why we winning, and that's why we coming together as a team because we needed to find our leader. That's what we needed to find. And I always said, your leader can't be a running back. Your leader can't be a kicker. He can't be a guard, a tackle.
And he can't be like a linebacker like the Mario.
Right. He can't be that. He got to be your quarterback. Your quarterback got to run the game for him. He's the man. And the way this guy played today and any other week, I see him growing, man. He just grow every week. Every week he's growing. And I give it solely on his shoulders. And you look at how he played today. I mean, 3rd, 14, 3rd. I mean, come on, man. This guy here was.
If you've been paying attention to him, JT, he been lethal on 3rd down all season, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. But this guy, he knows, like we was getting. Look, CB, we was getting like left tackle holding after a big play, and I'm like, what? And and then Fuaga holding. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then what his name? Jump offside, Ruiz, and all this kind of stuff. And man, your leader knew all this kind of stuff. You know what he was doing? He took that ball, man. That dude rolled out, and he stopped and he gunned that shit downfield. He said he know how his offensive line blocks. So he wasn't making them come out their stands. Because sometimes when they come off their stands, like Fuaga or one of them, they might go to grab him, because I don't think Fuaga 100% anyway. You understand? Yeah, I don't think he 100%. That's just me. But yeah, but let me tell you something. Uptown CB, let me see if y'all agree with me with this. I wrote some stuff down that I've been checking out these last games with Shuck in there, and I'm gonna show you what I think we found. I think we found us 2 running backs right now, 2 of them. Whether they back up, whether they playing with the starter, I think we done found 2 of them. I think we done found two. I think we done found a kicker. Oh, Charlie Smith. You know, I think Vele, a wide receiver. I think we done found us a wide receiver. I think we done found us a couple of safeties back there that's playing big today. Cause that boy was hitting today. I'ma just tell you that. What his name? Sanka. Sanka was blowing them up today.
Hey man, let me tell you, I gotta say this because I knew you was gonna call, and I said, man, I know he be paying attention, and you check this out too, CB. This was a crucial time, bro. Remember right before the half, right when Carolina was driving.
Yep.
If y'all don't remember, they had a play where Sinclair had a solo tackle for a loss.
Yeah.
Okay. That was huge.
Yeah, that was huge.
Then Bryce tried to go to McMillan for the touchdown.
And
Quincy Riley.
Man.
And that kept them from getting points and stuff on the board, bro. You understand?
Yes, indeed.
But the beautiful thing about that, bro, is that in crucial moments of the game like that, where you're trying to keep these people from getting any more points and stuff on the board like that, that these plays were made by rookies.
Rookies. And look, all the plays is made by rookies. We got young rookies out there playing. And this rookie, that's, first of all, we didn't think he was going to even be a starting corner for us. What his name? 29. We didn't. Quincy Riley. We didn't think he was going to even be a starter. This boy just jumped in there and started. You know who we thought was going to be start with that boy name, but he retired, huh? Matthews or one of them was that safety. Man, look, we got people out there right now playing, and you know some of these guys you don't even catch their name. But I'm gonna tell you something. What about them 2 linebackers? We got Uptown, but they own special teams. And they not even playing on defense, but one of them coming on defense, that's that rookie from Oklahoma, I think he come in, that's right. But we got Ford, and we got that other young linebacker that plays sometime in DeMario spot when he come out. That number, I think it's
Stolberg.
I forgot. Is his name Stolberg? Is that it?
Stolberg. I think his name is Stolberg.
Man, look, that's young boys right there too. And the guy forward, I think he's 53. Man, look, man, we got people sitting right there. They're gonna be all right. The Saints defense gonna come around, and when DeMario and them leave the Saints with that defense, they're gonna be young studs right there. Gonna be making a name for themselves. Believe me what I'm saying. You understand? They're gonna make a name for themselves. Now, I'm gonna say this. I talk it on both sides now, CB. You know how I do it. Uptown. Look, Granderson, he better learn how to play the run first. He better learn how to play the run first. Else somebody with that 4.3 speed round that's gonna come around that corner and gonna hit it and gonna get 6 on him each time.
Bro, let me tell you, man, and I don't like really saying this, right, but Granderson not having a good season.
No, I know he not. He not.
Started out good. He started out good, though. I mean, the first 2-3 games.
Well, yeah, that's when you know you got them kind of people though, CB. I mean, players like they'll start off good for you 2-3 games, and you won't hear nothing from them till the 11 or 12 game. You understand? You got to have a dog on your team, CB, on defense. And I'm going to say it again. We got players on our team, but we still don't have that dog yet. We don't have that dog that you can send in there and say he's going to disrupt the whole game for you.
Yeah.
We don't have that right now. We got the team. We got the team aspect. We ain't got, look, I need a sack right here. It's first down, but I cannot let them move. We ain't got that right there. Because these people still making 3rds and 14 and 3rds and 19, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now, today, they struggle a little bit, but some of the other times in the game today, I saw a big play like 3rd and 21 or something like that. And boom, you know, he rolled out and threw the ball downfield deep and first down. And I'm like, how you get a first down with 3rd and 19 and 3rd? And, man, come on.
Yeah.
You don't supposed to get that. That's where your big player supposed to handle everything. But we don't have that dog yet. We got a team right now. But it'd be good we could get that linebacker, somebody that can rush that passer. Because I'm tired of almost getting there. Even today, you know, how many sacks we had today? You know what? 1 or 2? We had a bunch of hurries, but no sacks, you know, a bunch of getting close, but no sack. I don't want that. You know, you're supposed to get sacks, man. And you don't supposed to get sacks. You don't supposed to get sacks in the 3rd quarter, your first sack and all that. Man, if it's 3rd and 4, and it's 5 minutes in the first quarter, just past, you're supposed to at least get a sack right there. But we don't get them kind of things. That's what I'm talking about. But I accept what's going on. I put this on Shuck, all of it. But I'm ready for the turn the page, and I want us to look at, see if we can find us a free agent dog out there that's going to come up in here and play that linebacker role and get to that quarterback. We need some sacks or whatever. Stop the run. Big nose tackle. That's what I'm looking forward to this here. My head is going forward now, fellas. I know what we got here now.
Yeah, I know we got here now too, bro. Everything has been identified and all that.
That's right.
Big dog.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm talking about. Look, hey, bro, we got them boys next week. We know win, lose, or draw. I still look for growth. You heard me? That's how I put it. You hear me, CB? You hear me, Uptown? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Win, lose, or draw. Let's go with growth. Let's grow in some spots. Let's grow.
I agree, man. Appreciate you,
right.
Appreciate
I'm back at y'all. See, bro. Hey, CB, you know what I tell you all the time, bro. Man, why you stay gone so long, bro? Why don't you come on back around, man? Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
We locked back in, man. We're gonna midweek. We're gonna have that big game coming.
Yeah, bro. You you know, our season is short right now. You know, we ain't got that after season this year. We hope to have that after season next year, being that playoffs. But you know, come on around a little bit, CB. That's all.
No
Hey, bro,
doubt,
y'all
bro.
saw. Hey, bro, let me hit y'all with this. Y'all saw old Groupie kick a 60-yarder today. Oh, Blake Groupie.
He did?
Yeah, man, he kicked a 60-yarder, almost won the game for them people. But them people can't. I think he won the game, if I'm not mistaken. Shit. He kicked a 60-yarder for him. I said, Lord, Blake Groupie. I mean, man, great
who
play.
he play for? Who
He played for I think he played for the Colts. Yeah, for the Colts. That's right. Seattle had beat him. He played for the Colts, man. I was looking at him, bro. I said Blake Gruffin and put his skateboard on the side to go kick the football. I said, oh, man.
Man, I don't say, bro, at this point, bro, whatever, man. If he end up being, you know, a good kicker and all that, man, it's all good. He just was not a good kicker for us.
For us, that's right. That's how I go. We got to keep going. He wasn't a good kicker for us. He probably was ready to go anyway. But, you know, everybody got to get a new home and do a little better. Hopefully it work out for him, bro. You know? Hopefully it work out for him. But hey, fellas, y'all stay around, bro, and we gonna do this thing, bro. All right.
All right. Be blessed, man.
Right. Yeah. Who that? Who that, fellas?
Who that?
Yeah, you're right.
Shout out to JT.
We
got one last caller. Jerry just pulled up.
Oh, Jerry.
And you know, gonna be our last caller. Then we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Let me say this too, right quick. CB, that I want the audience to hear this, right? Y'all know today, right, that Olave worked his way into a bag, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I don't know if y'all paid attention, bro. He had that one play where he dropped the ball, and then on that one drive, bro, we went damn exclusively to damn Olave. Yep. Remember, we hit him like 3 or 4 times in a row. Then that culminated with him getting a touchdown.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
So if people thinking that Chris Olave gonna be gone or whatever, that's not happening, bro. Chris Olave is going to be a Saint next season, and he going to get a bag. What's up, Jared?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's good with you? What you got to say, man?
CB, full screen me real quick. I got a little surprise I want to show you in Uptown and the Who That Nation. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, here we go. Hey, y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Doing a little house cleaning Uptown. I got my broom. But you know what happened today? Y'all know what happened today?
Yeah, we swept them people.
We swept the punk ass Panthers. That's what happened.
Punk ass Panthers. They got the best.
I told you I had a guest with me Uptown. And that's what I guest right here for the night. How you like me now, Panther fans? You punk ass Panthers?
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, look, man. They like, bro. Panthers, come on, Panthers, bro. Like our rookie quarterback.
Who would have thought, man?
Our rookie quarterback swept y'all, though. Say, bro. Like
Tyler
TV,
bro.
They ain't got nothing for you in that city, bro.
Uptown. You dude, the Panthers, they did not just lose to Tyler Shug, not once, but twice in a month, bro. Who would have thought that? How in the world, Carolina Panther fans, you're gonna let a 26-year-old rookie out of different teams he played in college, beat you twice. How in the world that happened? Oh.
It happened because they got shook.
No, I'll tell you what happened,
They
Uptown.
got shook tonight.
They were all shook up.
They got shook tonight. Shout out to my guy Bam. I'm looking for that track. I'm looking for that track tonight.
Oh. what was that, CB?
I said, shout out to my guy Bam on Twitter.
Okay.
I wanted to know, man. He put out that soundtrack, man. Waiting on that tonight.
There it is, bro.
But yeah,
there it
man.
is.
But yeah, man. Look, who would have thought this, fellas? Who would have thought? Not only we won 2 games in 1 week. Last week we beat the Yucks, and today we swept the Punk Ass Panthers. Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that was nice.
And what you say one time Uptown? You better not lose to Tyler Sugg. Y'all better not lose to him. What happened?
And these dudes lost to him twice, bro. Like, it seemed like, man, look, it looked like he got their number.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Sugg owns them little Kit Kats. That's what happened. Sugg on them little Kit Kats.
What impressed you the most about the game today, bro? What impressed you the most?
Well, Uptown, what impressed me the most, same as last week when they played the Bucks, same way they played today against the Panthers, is that defense. That defense kept Bryce Young in check, but that offense was like all systems go, man. It's like they know exactly how to play. With Tyler Sugg at center, and you got these new guys that's stepping up like Devin Neal and Estime and Valet and Austin Jr. Bruh, it's like a totally different atmosphere, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And to put the icing on the cake, our newest kicker from Ireland drunk a pint and kicked the game-winning field goal, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Down to Ireland. Charlie freaking Smith.
Over the last couple of weeks, man, we identified some things, bro, that we have here. We know that we got a franchise quarterback here.
Yes, we do.
If in the event that Alvin Kamara don't come back, I think Devin Neal can hold down that, if he don't come back. I don't know if we would say that Bailey is the quote unquote starter on the other side, but he has showed that we got something in him as well.
Oh, yes, we do.
Definitely depth.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Then we identify the fact that we got a safety. Even if Blackman does come back next season, right? I don't think that we should shy away or nothing from Sankir. Sankir looked like the truth. You know what I'm saying? I think Quincy Riley is going to be better next season, and I think him, Quincy Riley, and Kool-Aid McKinstry, they're gonna have better chemistry and stuff among themselves. After playing with each other for 1 year, and I think the communication back there is going to be better. So
I agree with you.
We used to have a lot of holes. I think that we don't have so many holes anymore to patch up as we used to.
Yep.
And that's a good thing. The best thing that we did this season, that was a blessing to us, is that we found a quarterback.
Yes, we do.
Because if how that would have been a mess, CB. You understand, having to keep drafting this dude. Is he the dude, and all this, that, and the third, and and that would have been a damn mess, bro. Mm-hmm. And then you would have spent unnecessary draft capital.
Oh yeah.
In just one area of the of the football, of the damn team, and we already seen what that did to us. We spent a whole lot of draft capital and stuff on this offensive line, and it didn't pay off to us. It hasn't paid off at all. Ain't no way in hell that we should have one of the number one. Our offensive line should be a top 5 at least offensive line with all the damn draft capital that we done spent on that, bro. And we ain't nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. You understand? So
Gotcha.
But we got to do something, bro. You know, we can't look at the past and be like, okay, we messed it up. We got to fix it, you know. And I'm starting to think that, and I really don't like thinking like this, but I'm starting to think that we can't fix it in the draft. That's something that might have to be addressed and stuff through the free agency, man. You know, which I don't really want to be spending no money because I'd much rather do it to the draft. You understand? And then we have a bunch of young, offensive linemen that gel, and then that can be kind of a cornerstone for our football team. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's just the draft don't seem like that's working out for us too much. You know, now it seemed like it may have worked out for us getting Calvin Banks, but I think that in large part we was fortunate, to get him. You know, it was just the year for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But when we concentrated on it, it didn't work out for us. You know, we concentrated on Ruiz. We concentrated on Pennington. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, man. They gonna have to, the team and all that. They're gonna have to figure out how to fix that. They're gonna have to figure all that out, on their own. You understand? And I hope that they gotta realize, right, that it's crucial that they figure that out because we're gonna need somebody to protect our young franchise quarterback.
Exactly, exactly, Uptown. And look, all this debate that I'm hearing lately about team Rattler and Team Shook, man, bump all that. We got you saw what happened in the last couple of weeks with what Tyler Shook did. That dude was not only passing the ball and making connections, but that dude was using his legs and ran into the end zone twice. Now,
Tyler Shook looks like a stud right now.
Oh yeah, Tyler Shook, that dude, bro. Look, all these people talking about, we should have got Shedeur Sanders. We should have got Shedeur Sanders. Well, guess what? That didn't happen. Tyler Shook is a QB1, so deal with it.
To be quite honest with you, man, let me tell people this, right? Everybody really shitted on this group of quarterbacks in this draft. You know that, right, CB? You understand? Oh, yeah. They didn't like Cam Ward either. They didn't think he was all that either, and they didn't like Shedeur Sanders, and they didn't think that that Tyler Shook was all that, and they didn't like Jackson Dart. You understand what I'm saying? And come to find out, these dudes ain't bad, man. Cam Ward ain't really stinking it up in Tennessee. He been pretty decent, Shedeur Sanders is a damn good quarterback too, Tyler Shook is a good quarterback, and I don't think that Jackson Dart is all that bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they really dogged this class, and I think they did that really because Shedeur Sanders was in the draft too, so they had to dog the whole class. You know what I'm saying? But I think this class is going to be better than the class that's coming out here, right now. For next season.
Yep.
This dude Mendoza and all that, man, and all.
Yeah, he just won the Heisman Saturday night.
Yeah, but we're gonna see about that. But it's good, man. It's good having you come through, bro. You understand?
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you coming through, man.
Hey, always appreciate you. Always appreciate you, fellas, and I'm glad I had my little guest with me tonight to help me on this little segment right here that we just had, sweeping the Panthers today.
No doubt about it, man. Appreciate you, man. Who that?
Appreciate you, man. Who that? Y'all have a good week and happy holidays and Merry Christmas and all that stuff. But if we don't talk again, hopefully we'll talk again after we play the Jets next week.
No doubt about it.
So,
yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed night. And who that?
Who that, Dave?
And fuck the punk ass Panthers. I'm out, y'all.
all right.
All right. Any last words, CB? What you got? What you got, my brother?
Who that nation, man? You guys just please like, subscribe, follow the page. Glad that you guys tapped in with us on this victorious Sunday. And we seen a lot. We've seen a lot from the young guys. Things that I want to see from this ball club now. We can look and say that we're not playing for anything. We're actually playing for a whole lot. We're playing on the sake of our franchise, if you want to be honest, because we got a QB that, that's getting scouted, and he's doing an absolutely great job so far. So let's just hope he finish out strong, and let's see these other guys play tough and hard. So let's just stay locked in, regardless of what our records say, and us not participating in the playoffs. We still got a lot to be locked in with this team about. I see a lot of positives, So that's pretty much it. Who that nation? You guys, please like, subscribe, follow the page. This is the WDN Chatline podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby?